Elsmere and Rodda canyons were two major land masses that the city acquired this year. Let's take a look at these dedications.
Today, the city dedicated over 800 acres of open space, and we're going to talk to some of the people that made that happen.
We are having one of the most historical events today that we will ever have in the history of the Santa Clarita Valley. We're standing on top of the mountain that separates the San Fernando Valley from Santa Clarita Valley. We're at the most western end of the San Gabriel Mountains, and we're dedicating 842 acres of Elsmere Canyon, this land that we're on, for permanent preservation forever for all future generations. And by purchasing this 842 acres, we'll be able to start the reconnection of these mountain ranges with a wildlife corridor. And this was a key piece. Without this, we could not do it. And that will interconnect both mountain ranges and the Angeles National Forest permanently, so that we will be able to keep the quality of vegetation and wildlife sustainable for future generations.
Well, first of all, but for the efforts of Congressman McKeon, Senator Boxer, there might very well have been a landfill here. So it goes all the way back to Washington. But as long as the land is in private ownership, there always was a proposal, some development proposal, and that's why coming together with the city, the fact that the voters of the city authorized the open space measure, that was pretty critical in getting the funding from Supervisor Antonovich, the funding from Proposition A, and then of course the Proposition 84 money from the Santa Monica Mountains Conservancy. So everybody came together doing their part.
And this is, really culminating today. Have you seen an effort like this before on something as significant as this?
I think that this is pretty much unprecedented.
Community members and dignitaries came together for the dedication of this critical portion of open space for the region. Mayor Laurene Weste talked about the significance of the property and some of the efforts that helped acquire it.
Well, we're dedicating an amazing 243 acres of permanent open space. It's just part of our commitment to our green belt around the city of Santa Clarita and the interconnection of what we call the CAP area, conservation area, planning partnership, which will reconnect the Angeles National Forest. And this is huge for future generations.
Director of Parks, Recreation, and Community Services talked about the significance of the property.
We started with Mr. Rodda about 4 years ago, and we really thought we had a deal in place because we had open space district money as well as money we thought from the state of California. But when the state budget crisis hit, everything slowed down. The grants were put on hold. So there's been a lot of patience on both Mr. Rodda's end and on our end and the Agua Dulce Partners end to get this acquisition closed. But we're thrilled we're here today. 240 acres in a critical part of the state of California, and we couldn't be happier.
This is an amazing day. It's beautiful property. It is part of our goal, and we are so proud of George Rodda for working with the city and practically gifting the land. I mean, he is a very generous man. He's apparently donated an enormous amount of land and really could have sold this to us for much more money, and we're so excited about this day.
This week at Santa Clarita also covered the opening of the WorkSource Center and the One Stop Permit Center.
And we will be moving the WorkSource Center over to the College of the Canyons campus. What benefits will that provide to the community?
I think it's a really exciting development for the city and the college to work together to make this happen. The WorkSource Center, of course, provides assistance to those who are underemployed or unemployed, and many of those folks find that they need to go back and retool their skills, go back to school, earn that degree, or just update skills so that they can get back into the job market. Putting the WorkSource Center here at the college enables them to have easy access to all the resources of the college so that if they do indeed need to retool, they're right here on the campus and can navigate how to get to those resources quickly.
The Santa Clarita WorkSource Center provides services basically to two sets of customers, one being job seekers and then the other being businesses who are looking to hire employees. So basically the WorkSource puts those two groups together. For job seekers, we have interview training, resume prep. We have workshops that we offer. We have computers and faxes and printers so that people can come in and do job searches. They can meet one-on-one with counselors. And then on the business side, we work with businesses to do first-level interviews for them, to find candidates. A lot of the candidates that you're able to find at the WorkSource are also enterprise zone eligible, which means that that business that hires that person could get big tax savings by hiring an enterprise zone eligible person through the WorkSource.
I know it's a big focus of the council is making doing business with the city easier, and that was a big focus of this remodel.
Absolutely. We've been looking to find new ways to make the permit process more streamlined, more understandable, and easier for our customers to follow. And one of the things that was determined during that process was to create a permit center where all of our customers, our homeowners that are getting permits, and our contractors and designers are coming to one place to get all their information about permits and the development process instead of going to 2 or 3 different locations throughout City Hall.